What's up, Internet? Let's talk video games. Just started this channel not long ago, and I want this to be a discussion channel as well as a video game channel. So, topic of the day: who took your virginity, video game wise? I'm not talking with the ladies, okay? So, anyway, for me, the first game I ever got, if you want to go like that, first game I ever got was, or I guess console, was Super Nintendo. Missed out on the regular Nintendo, unfortunately, but I got a regular Nintendo, and I had the main game that I played, as did everyone else, was Super Mario Brothers. Excellent game, absolutely loved it. Now let's fast forward to when I really started gaming pretty hardcore, which was PlayStation 1. Now that game, or that console, pretty much took up a lot of my time. Loved Jet Moto, loved Crash Bandicoot, loved Tomb Raider. Um, you know, N64, like I had that as well. I had the Star Wars pod racing game, which freaking loved that. Super Smash, obviously, can't avoid that. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, had that for both N64 and PS1. Um, I would go and rent games like on a regular basis. I've tried the wrestling games and you know honestly anything. I remember playing Perfect World. I remember playing or not Perfect World, Perfect Dark. Sorry, Perfect World is an MMO. But I played Perfect Dark. I also played. I remember playing Silent Hill with some buddies and being scared. Um, you know, those are the good days, basically. But the games that started really being a time suck for me were MMOs, obviously, because you have to spend time in them. Now, first one I ever got involved with was EverQuest. Absolutely loved EverQuest. I was not allowed to play EverQuest at my house because I had those kind of parents who, unless you were T for teen, you weren't going to be playing T for teen. So, in their eyes, 13 counted as able to play teen-rated games. And when EverQuest came out, I believe I was 11 or 12. So yeah, went over to a buddy's, and we would just stay up all night playing. And I even loved watching. We would take turns on his computer, and I would watch him play, and then he would watch me play. So I never got to a very high level, but I absolutely loved that game. I mean, we would literally stay up until like 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes all-nighters, just messing around on EverQuest, and I absolutely loved it. I couldn't believe that you could talk to other people, you could ask people for help. Like once you got a little bit higher level, you felt a little cool. Even if you're only like level 15, you kind of felt cool that you could help like a level 1 out. So anyway, that was awesome. Then fast forward a little bit more, and I got into Final Fantasy 11. Now Final Fantasy 11 pretty much took my high school years away from me. I was still very social at school, but damn it, when I came home, it was time to go to my room and just retire for the night playing Final Fantasy. I would literally play until 3 or 4 in the morning, even if I had to be at school at 7 o'clock. I didn't care. I wanted to play. I put so many days worth. I think last I checked, it was like 168 days, which I know technically is not like a ton as far as like what you could throw into like World of Warcraft and stuff. Like I'm sure some of your logged hours are more than that, but that was just on one character. I had multiple characters, and I just played the crap out of it. Like I loved it. So then, the only reason I even quit playing Final Fantasy was because all of my friends moved over to World of Warcraft. Now, I wasn't against World of Warcraft. I've never been like a MMO elitist, but they all moved over to World of Warcraft, so I finally gave it a shot because I didn't really have any real life friends to play with anymore. All of them were in game, which is just as fun, but it is pretty fun when you can talk about it at school later, the next day or something. So anyway, started playing World of Warcraft. Absolutely love that. Still playing it to this day. Most of you, I don't even need to explain World of Warcraft. It's an excellent game. I'm ready for Mr. Pandera to come out, but in between World of Warcraft, obviously you get bored every now and then once you hit max level and you're waiting for the next expansion. So I've tried Rift, which is an outstanding game. I've tried Terra. I've tried Perfect World, which is not my favorite game in the world. EverQuest 2. I've even gone back to EverQuest and tried to give it a go. It's honestly, EverQuest is the only game that is actually pretty hard for me to go back and play now, simply just because MMOs have evolved so much, and everything's a lot more quick pace. Final Fantasy is a slow-paced game, but it's not as slow as EverQuest in my personal opinion. So anyway, EverQuest is still a great game, and for me, if anything, it's just nostalgic whenever I just run around the world, even as a low level. But anyway, I want to know what game took your virginity, and I'm talking to the level of like Final Fantasy 11 took mine, where you spent honestly 168 days worth of gameplay. That's a lot of hours put into it. So I want to hear simply because it might be nostalgic for me, and I love going down memory lane as far as video games are concerned. And I just want to know like what games y'all play that interest you that much. Also, I definitely want to know what is it that you're looking for in the next game that you pledge to, basically. For me, I totally miss, and I'm hoping Mists of Pandaria. I was hoping Guild Wars 2 would give me this feeling, but it hasn't, unfortunately. But what is it that you are craving in your games, basically? What is it that really gets you pumped? For me, I want that craving to play so bad that I just don't want to sleep. I want that craving to where I stay up literally all night because I don't even want to rest my eyes. I just want to keep exploring and keep having fun. So anyway, like I said, comment down below, subscribe up top if you want to be part of my gaming channel. I absolutely love video games, and I'm going to be talking about video games, and I will be showing gameplay footage as well from other games, so you can see my play style and the games that I like to play. Anyway, that is officially it for me, and I will see y'all later.